All right, Aquarius. Lovely to have you here. My name is B. For those of you who are new, welcome. This is going to be a love collective for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Venus. For those of you again who are new, yes, I know I'm going by the Venus sign. Yes, I know a lot of other readers don't do that. I know, right? I don't need the background. I know. This is just how I like to do it. So again, it's going to be for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Venus placements. If you don't know your Moon and your Venus placement, I suggest you look it up in the natal chart. Can be found on Google and or YouTube on how to go about doing that. For those of you who are used to being here, lovely to have you back. I know I'm a little late with this, a little timely, right? Retrograde, man. It's finally, I think, out of retrograde now, right? Today starts the beginning of the shadow period. So, hopefully the technology can work with me and not against me this time, okay? So yeah, we can go ahead and get into some things. Down below in the description box, we have booking information, other platforms you can find me on, little insights about me, and things like that. Hopefully this is the beginning of, you starting and becoming a family. Hopefully you enjoy yourself here, okay? Again, this is going to be about love. Sometimes other things may come out, so if money messages or something come out, I'm always call that too. But the basis of this is going to be in love. I've already pulled oracle cards. So those are in front of me. We'll get into those in a moment. And then I'll use my tarot deck to further break down. I'm not going to be here long because I want to get some writing done. Sorry. Y'all know I sometimes I'm here for a minute. Sometimes I'm not. It really just depends. So yeah, let's see what we have in store for love. Y'all know I'm Aquarius dominant, rising Venus, Mars, Uranus, Jupiter, all that. So let's see. Y'all are part of my gang. I'm a part of y'all collective, as well as the Sagittarius one. So let's pop it off with a bang, right? So the first card out for the oracle card is the Warrior, which is good. I like to get this card in my love readings. Very indicative of somebody who is loyal, and their love and their loyalty is unwavering. Someone who can stand the test of time and can weather the storm with you. Focus is the second oracle card out. And then you have Reminder. Bottom of the deck, we have Understanding. So overall, I do feel like a big lesson for you guys, especially maybe on this upcoming week or going towards the tail end of this October, right? I feel like a lot of you do have someone on your team whose loyalty to you is very unwavering. This is somebody who is very protective, very much a backbone, very much, again, somebody who can weather those tests of time, somebody who, when you guys go through things, they don't give up so fast, they don't give you up so easily, and vice versa. You probably also carry the same energy with this person. Someone you probably won't give up on super fast, somebody that you have an unwavering loyalty to, right? But the focus card and the reminder card here together gives me, remember that shit don't always go the way you expect it, right? Even in this card, she got a bow and arrow, okay? Okay, let's tap in with this. When you shoot a bow and arrow, right? When you release it, even the wind can carry it, right? You can aim for that bullseye target. You could be right on point, but the wind, right? External distractions, external things, forces could play at fucking things up. So this is a card to say, remember not to be so tight on the outcome. Don't be so tight on expectations, okay? Remember to know that, understand, with pure focus, you can always get and achieve what it is that you want. But even in that focus, right? Don't forget that external sources can sometimes fuck up the outcome. But don't be so wrapped up in that, right? Don't be so wrapped up in you trying to get the bullseye, but then you like, damn, I'm off 3/4, right? Shake it off, try it again, right? Recenter that focus. I feel like that's a reminder for some of y'all. Don't run into that. Don't have to be forced to relearn a lesson because you know allow external forces to make you feel like something's not gonna happen, right? Regardless of what's going on externally in your connection, the person that you're with is unwavering. They're not going anywhere, right? Regardless of what you say, what you do, unless obviously it's that bad, right? I'm not talking about extreme measures. I'm not talking about if you go put your hand on your person then they're not gonna leave. That's not what I'm saying, right? But if you get into a quarrel, if you and your person kind of going through some rockiness right now, if there's a little turbulence in the relationship, your person's not going anywhere. You don't have to allow that to make you feel like that's a problem. You know, I hope that's making sense for some of y'all. I feel like you're running into having to relearn that lesson again, of understanding that, you know, sometimes external sources fuck up the situation. Sometimes you think that right when you think that everything's going perfect, right, the fucking wind blows and then shit happens, right? But as long as you can stay focused on what it is that you're trying to get, what are you trying to manifest, what in this love connection are you trying to achieve, it's possible with focus, okay? And understanding that these external sources don't mean shit. I feel like y'all are kind of running risk of learning that lesson all over again because you're lacking that understanding, right? There's a bigger understanding of what's going on right now. There's a bigger understanding that you need to get from that, to say that, you know, again, regardless of whatever you and your person going through, they not giving up on this. Just like you probably not giving up on this. I just saw 555, 5 minutes and 55 seconds, right? So there could be some changes going on this week or currently within your love life, within your relationship, that could be making you a little uneasy, right? You and your person could be having a great time. Y'all had a great week last week. It felt like y'all was unstoppable. This week, it's like y'all not even talking. It's like y'all didn't even hang out last week, okay? But don't allow that external force to fuck up anything. You and your person doing good. There could maybe be an unexpected tower moment or something going on between you and your person. Don't allow that to fuck up anything. Keep your focus. Keep your focus. Keep your determination. Don't run the risk of having to learn that lesson again, of setting expectations or setting a specific outcome and then, you know, blowing shit over when it don't meet that expectation. It's all about proper understanding. Some of you, I feel like you're the one who's going through this loyalty, and there could be something else that you need to be focusing on right now, okay? Don't be so wrapped up in trying to get loyalty to your person. Aquarius, I know that we always get the detached role, right? Oh, because they don't care and they don't have any emotion. I don't know who they brag on worse, us or Capricorn. But one thing I can say about Aquarius, and I can't speak on Capricorn because I don't have any Capricorn placements, but one thing I can say about Aquarius is when they locked in with you forever, okay? That loyalty is unwavering, okay? They are a fixed sign for a reason, okay? So don't run risk of that either. Don't be so wrapped up in trying to prove your loyalty, right? That you take your focus off of other things, okay? That's a lesson that you're going to also run risk of learning too. You're going to have to get a proper understanding on that. Making sure that your loyalty is being given to those that's where it's reciprocated, right? Are you the one giving this warrior energy? Whereas when people give you shit after shit after shit after shit after shit, you steady like, oh, well, I'm going to be loyal. I'm going to be loyal. I'm going to be loyal because I'm focusing on them, because I'm focusing on us, because I want to focus on my friend, because I want to focus on my partner, because I want to focus on the relationship. You still got other things you need to be focusing on, like your own loyalty. Are these people giving this loyalty back to you? Right? As much as you try to be understanding and be there for people and listen to people and have a listening ear and be a shoulder to cry on, are these same people giving you that same shit back? Or are you out here just sticking it in the gap with people because, oh, I want to prove my loyalty, right? Are you sticking in giving your loyalty to people because of an expected outcome? This is another thing, too, for some of y'all. Are you giving your loyalty to somebody because you expecting a certain outcome? Because you feel like, oh, if I stay down and I prove to them how loyal I am, I prove to them how solid I am, I prove to them how much I love them, I prove to them how much of a warrior of love I can be, right? Then I know, because then I know that I can get my outcome. Then I know that, like, oh, we'll be together forever, right? Because they know I'm so loyal. You still missing the bigger picture. There's a piece of an understanding that you're not really getting, and you still running a risk of having to learn a lesson. Generally, overall, as a collective, I feel like we're coming upon running a risk of something that we've already learned. Right? Some of us might not even be close. This is just your reminder to let you know, oh bitch, hey, don't slip. Don't slip. Don't slip. Right? To make this interpersonal, even for myself. Sometimes I get a little too carried away. Right? Sometimes I get a little too carried away. I get so loyal in my situation that I forget I got other things to focus on. That's a lesson for myself, right? But I know that about myself already. This is just something for me to remind myself, okay, bitch, don't slip into that habit no more. Right? Don't be so wrapped up in being there and being loyal and being a warrior in love, right? Don't be so wrapped up in being understanding that you lose sight and lose focus of what the bigger picture is, of what the real bullseye is, of what the real target is. Right? You have a 2, a 8, a 10 at the top of this. 4, 5, 6, 7. So I do feel like this could be also a little piece of a cycle for some people to finish kind of wrapping up, identifying this for yourself, especially I feel like with those where you give that loyalty, right? For those who constantly give loyalty to people where it's like, I'm giving loyalty for an expected outcome, right? That's a cycle that needs to be wrapped up. In order for you to get this fulfillment, that's not how you get this fulfillment. If that's what you're trying to get, right? If you're trying to find love and you want marriage, and marriage is the end goal, right? And you like, oh, because that's the focus, that's what I want, that's my outcome, that's what I'm hoping for, right? I want to get married. I want this person to ask me to be their wife. But then, is it really worth it for you to be going through all of this shit and not get no loyalty back? Now you got to stay through cheating. They didn't badmouth your mama, then had to fist fight your daddy. They didn't fist fight your big brother. Then threatened the baby brother. Pop up at your job, right? And it's like you already know. You know what I'm saying? You already know that this ain't nothing you need to be staying loyal to. You already know that loyalty ain't being reciprocated, right? But you stand anyway. Why? Because you got an end goal. Because you focused. Because I know if I stay through the bullshit and the cheating and the bitches and the hoes and the drama and the fights, and if I prove to him that I'm down for him, right? Oh, we gonna get married. And it's like, nah, girl, you gonna hit a rude awakening on that shit. You ain't got a proper understanding. I feel like, again, so many of us have already went through this. That's what the reminder card is. You see it say don't forget. You see it say don't forget right here. So some of us have already been through this. And it's like, don't run the risk of having to go back to that, right? You ain't get the proper understanding the last time. Understanding card with the reminder card. You didn't properly get the full understanding of it last time, clearly, because we back here in this space. The reminder card is here to let you know again. Sometimes you got to go through the shit twice, right? Sometimes it's like, damn, the lessons we go through be a rerun, right? But sometimes you got to go through the lesson twice to make sure that you ensure that you really learned the lesson. How else do you ensure that you really learned the lesson to be able to break the cycle with the 10 up here at the top, right? So sometimes you have to redo that. Sometimes you got to go through these same phases. Sometimes you got to be, you know what I'm saying, super loyal to a motherfucker, get your heart broken, then get back in the same situation to realize the loyalty ain't the problem. It's the end goal. It's giving the loyalty with the end goal, right? It's giving the loyalty with an expectation. Are you giving your loyalty because you really loyal to this person, to this cause, to these friends, to this family member? Or are you giving this loyalty because you feel like you're going to get something in return? It's a big difference, you know? Are you giving loyalty to this person because you feel like in the end goal you want to get married? And it's the person you want to marry, so you like, yeah, I'm going to just endure the bullshit. I know he broke right now. I know he ain't got no hustle. He ain't hitting on shit. He's sneaking around with bitches. But yeah, I'm going to stay loyal because I know if I stay loyal, right? Some of you, again, like I said in the beginning, you have a loyal person on your team. You have a loyal person on your team. But there's a deeper understanding for whatever you're going through right now, these shakeups. I feel like it has to do with encouragement and keeping the focus and staying the course, right? Just like I said about the bullseye. If you're shooting for the bullseye and you get 3 quarters on the other side. Goddamn YouTube. It's always do this on my phone. Are you still watching? No, I'm clearly fucking. Anyway. So this is the little thing. So yeah. It's about how well you keep your focus. Right? If you shoot your arrow and you trying to shoot for the bullseye, but you 3 quarters off of the bullseye, you gonna give up? You gonna give up? If you trying to shoot your bullseye, you trying to shoot your bow and arrow and you trying to get the bullseye, but it's a whole bunch of noise and distractions around you. You gotta learn how to get that focus, silence that noise out, right? You gotta silence that noise out. Actually get that tunnel vision in. Actually, you know what I'm saying? Xerox in on it with that eye. You know what I'm saying? Look. She look focused, don't she? So it's about how well can you stay focused. I feel like this is an issue with encouragement, with reaffirming yourself. And I feel like that's a lesson some of y'all could maybe run risk of. Just because it don't look like it on the outside, don't mean like it ain't what it is. Don't mean it isn't what it is. Yeah, I'm being reminded of the caterpillar to the butterfly. When you first see the caterpillar, you don't really, you know what I'm saying? It's like, again, they shunned the caterpillar. You know, I say that story all the time. It's like the caterpillar with the butterfly. Motherfuckers was not fucking with the caterpillar, right? But just because it looked like a caterpillar don't mean it's not gonna turn into something beautiful, right? The caterpillar always eventually turns into the butterfly, regardless of if you catch it as the butterfly, right? Or if you catch it as a caterpillar. Now you might not want the caterpillar, but can you learn to appreciate the caterpillar until it turns to the butterfly? It's like that type of energy. It's like, how well can you stay focused? How well can you stand in your raw understanding of what's going on in your connection? Some of y'all, I'm also hearing this person is very loyal, protective, handsome, personally, because listen, this man in this card to me is handsome with some pretty eyes. Okay, I love looking at the man in this card because to me he's just handsome. I don't know, I get him some pussy. It's all I'm saying. I fuck. Okay, I don't know about nobody else, bitch, but I fuck. Okay, so I feel like he's very handsome, very, you know, fit. Could definitely be like a soldier, military type, maybe, you know, or just like a gym type. Yeah, somebody who fights for what they have. It says warrior, somebody who don't give up. So this is somebody who's not only understanding, but yeah, this is somebody who not gonna give up on you. But I feel like, again, external situations could be making you feel like, or triggering some of those external thoughts, because it's like, well, this ain't what I thought it would look like. This ain't what I thought it was supposed to look like. This ain't the proper outcome, right? Or maybe because simply distractions. You know, shit come up in life all the time. Maybe shit between you and your person was getting good, and then life happened. And then now it's like, okay, we got to take an unexpected detour. But again, you're being reminded to remind yourself that just because external shit happens and distractions happen and detours happen, don't mean nothing. It don't mean that this person don't care about you any less than they do. Shit happens. Their loyalty ain't never changed. Loyalty unwavering. That's somebody loyal, protective, here for you. You feel me? Come running when you call. I love that energy every time. That's why I love getting that card every time I pull on love messages. I love getting that card. Cause that's the energy. I feel like that's the energy a real masculine is supposed to embody, regardless of divine masculine or just a regular masculine. It don't even matter. Thank you, Elle. Thank you, Yahweh, for these messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Venus in love. What love messages do we have to further continue the spread for the warrior, the focus card, and the reminder card? Give me some messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Venus. Look at the Sun card flipped over. It flipped over as I was shuffling. So, okay. I'm getting some good tings. Feels like good energy. Already feels like good energy. I like this warrior card. The warrior card with the focus do make me feel good. Also makes me feel like some of y'all's people, or maybe you, if you're watching and you're in masculine energy, I feel like some of your people could also be very focused right now. Warrior energy with the focus card and the reminder card makes me feel like you may need to remind yourself that you're not the only one that got shit going on. Okay, Aquarius? And I know sometimes, like y'all sister signs, you can get a little bratty. Okay, we can get a little bratty. Remember that you're not the only one that got something going on. You know, your person, or maybe you, right, cross watcher, whoever, however, they have other things going on. You're not their only focus. The relationship isn't their only focus. Okay, you need to be understanding of that. All right, you're going to need to be understanding of that. Give me some energy for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Venus surrounding their love life. What's going on? What's going on? Knight of Wands is still side by side. So the passion could be in between you and somebody. Like trying to get the passion back. Or attempted to. Five of Swords is here. What messages do we have? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Venus placements. Two of Cups is here. Five of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Emperor. What is that? 6? Give me 3 more cards. Oh, my foot falling asleep. I'm gonna have to get up and reposition. Because that shit's so uncomfortable. Give me 3 more cards for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Venus. 5 of Cups. Definitely some changes going on around here. Some changes going on around here. Ace of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Pentacles. Okay. Move this damn book out of the way. Ooh. Reposition. Ooh. Okay, because I can't have my foot fall asleep. That shit uncomfortable as hell. Alright, so Knight of Wands. First card out, we have the 5 of Swords as the next card. Okay. 2 of Cups. 5 of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. The Emperor. 10 of Swords. Ooh, can you see that? 10 of Swords. 5 of Cups. And then the last card is the Ace of Wands. I do feel like some of you, and or this could be the masculine energy, but I'm gonna let you, again, it resonate how it resonate, right? I would definitely say some of you could definitely be feeling like a loss over the connection, potentially because the passion is gone. The Knight of Wands came out side by side. It felt like sideways, which is a back and forth energy. So I feel like the passion could really just be like on and off. Like one moment it seems really exciting, and then the next moment it doesn't, and it feels like maybe, you know, things aren't really picking up. I do feel like, again, there could be some changes in a shift in mentality that's going on right now, where that applies. I do feel like, again, that could just be the focus. Where that applies, I feel like some of you definitely need to be focusing on you know, the positives. Ace of Cups is here. 5 of Cups is here, right? So it's giving me the 6 of Cups energy. Y'all know I like to count up a little with my cards. So this is giving me 6 of Cups. I feel like you need to be focusing on the positive. Focus on some good memories. And focus on like things that could go right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel like this 5 of Swords is giving me potentially past disappointment too. So it's like, when things go good, things are really good, and I think things are good, right? And then things are passionate and exciting, and then things kind of go dry again. 5 of Pentacles, right? So then there's that lack of excitement again, lack of passion, lack of fun. And I feel like you could maybe potentially be really fast to go to feeling hopeless about it, potentially, right? If you're not already there, it could be coming up. And it's like you still have new beginnings though. The Ace of Cups is here, 2 of Cups is here, 3 of Cups energy. So I do feel really good about it. You could even be about to go on some dates soon, really soon. I'm picking it up too. For those of you who are in that energy, these 5s are giving me change. But I feel like for right now, it's like you're gonna have to change something within yourself first before this external change. Ace of Wands is here, so I do feel like the excitement and the passion will come. And I feel like someone is kind of blooming into the Emperor right now. But I don't think you're seeing it. I feel like you're seeing these distractions. You're seeing the yeah, expectation and outcome. It's like this isn't how you expected things, right? You expected for things to probably just come in with the Ace of Wands, right? You see how excited and how much fun it like she having. It's like you expected that to happen, but that's not happening, right? I feel like you get little spurts, like you get a little bit of excitement, and then it's like it go back away, right? But that makes you hopeless. I feel like that's also a mentality that you need to be shedding within yourself. This Ace of Cups is giving me, for those of you who are super loyal, that same love you trying to get to other people, you need to be giving it to yourself. That's the test of loyalty right now. You so focused on trying to get a specific outcome out of this, and then just to not get it, and then you're gonna be hopeless. But it's because you need to be shedding a mentality. This Emperor card is you. This is you trying to be in control, kind of trying to run things. So it's like, okay, again, I know that he ain't hitting on none right now, and yada yada yada, right? But if I stick through it, right, if I help him with the business, even though he ain't even really trying to help himself with his own business, right, if I help him with his business, when he pop and he blow up on the business, I know we gonna be together, right? I know it's gonna be peaches and cream and ice cream and roses and chocolates and flowers and shit, you know what I'm saying? 3 of Cups kind of energy. And it's like, but it's not. But it's not. Then you run into this energy, and then you're going to want to feel like somebody got one up on you, right? You're going to want to feel like somebody didn't just got a fast one on you, but it's because you out here giving your loyalty to everybody else except yourself first. You giving your loyalty to everybody except yourself first. You first got to give the loyalty to yourself. You know, don't reminder card. So don't have to relearn that lesson again. I feel like, again, some of you had to already learn that lesson. You know you got to love yourself first. You know you got to put yourself first. You've already had to go through a lesson like this. You've already been through a loss. 5 of Swords, when you've had to go through this. I feel like you just never shedded the mentality. I feel like it just made you a little bit more controlling in effort and energy. And now it's just like, well, I know that if I stick it in through and I buy him this, and then we work through this, and then we do this and we do that, and and this and that and this, then it's like, okay, I know that everything gonna be everything, and we gonna work it out. And it's like, but you still not even doing it. You supposed to be doing this out of the goodness of your heart. You supposed to be doing this because of you. You supposed to be doing this because you love you, and you pouring into you, not because you want somebody else to pour into you. Right? And then on top of that, let's also discuss how you got to pour into yourself first. I feel like for some of y'all not doing that either. Y'all so focused on trying to get your loyalty to somebody else and trying to get specific outcomes in a love connection that you still not even giving to your own goddamn self. Look how she holding this pinnacle to herself. You got to give yourself the stability first before you can give it to anybody. You got to pour. Look how she holding her own cup, both hands. You got to pour into your own cup first before you have another cup to give to somebody else. You see how both of their cups full enough to actually give to each other's cup, because both of them got a cup full. And it's like you still trying to figure out why you in this energy. I'm seeing these 5s because a lot of y'all still not making no changes. Some of y'all still not making no changes, and that's why you lacking the understanding in this connection. That's why the connection's still sideways. It's not fully up, because you want this wands and you want this new passion, but then it's like you trying to give a cup of love, but you don't. It's empty. If I get 2 literal cups right now, right, and I drank all my shit, right, and I'm trying to exchange cups, it's not gonna work. How you gonna expect to have this? You're not even spending no time trying to pour into yourself to really just be with yourself and actually share certain perspectives. And then you get in this hopeless ass energy like, well, nothing's happening to me. But it's like nothing's happening to you because you're not making any changes. And that's the bigger understanding. What is this 5 of Swords? Whoa. What is this 5 of Swords energy? With Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Venus. What is this 5 of Swords? Give me the 5 of Swords. Five of Wands. Yeah, so some of y'all definitely go through obstacles in love and start to immediately become defeated. And I feel like that's where your loyalty and your question, yeah, told you, that's where your loyalty and your focus comes into question at. Yeah, that's where your loyalty and your focus come into question at. Some of y'all definitely need to get out of your head, for sure. And it's especially in love. Look at these 2. Look at the obstacles. Look at all these 5s. So there's the Aquarius. Y'all definitely got a lot of changes coming, whether it be you need to change something within yourself or external changes. Aquarius, if this is you, I do feel like you're going through a loss right now. I do feel like because when you go through obstacles and challenges in love, because even though you love this person, instead of staying loyal and staying focused on what it is you want and, you know, manifesting that and staying in that energy, you are immediately go into an energy of defeat. And you need to change that about yourself. You are victorious in all of your obstacles. Your obstacles do not control you. You control them. You are on top of them. You see how they climbing on top of this shit like a fucking jungle gym? You are on top. He's reaching for the top of this. You know what I'm saying? Keep climbing. Keep fighting. Don't allow the circumstances to make you feel defeated. But I feel like you get in circumstances in love, or you get in certain situations in love, and you start you start lacking in your focus, and you start lacking in your loyalty. And that needs to change. Every couple go through relationships. I tell my clients all the time, you think Beyonce and Jay-Z don't fucking go through it? They go through it all the fucking time. I'm sure they go through it so much that we don't even know about it. I'm sure they ass probably argued today and it ain't shit but 107 right now. Right? But are we gonna know that? No. And it's not about them arguing. Every couple argue. Every couple go through obstacles. Every couple go through shit. That's the whole point. But it's not about what you're going through. It's how you get through the problem. How you overcome the obstacle. You see how they climbing? They are climbing. You feel me? They didn't look at this and be like, oh shit, well damn, I guess that means it's over. Right? Five of Swords. Look at this shit. Imagine you getting to the top of that, right? And this how you looking. These your obstacles. And instead of just climbing, this how you look how he walking away and shit. Look at the person in the back, ready to go ahead and climb the obstacle. He like, well, I guess that means it wasn't meant for me to have it. Because there's obstacles. Like, no, you gotta keep fighting, keep pushing. That's where your loyalty come in. That's where your trust come in at. That's where your fight come in at. The warrior. The warrior. Right? That mean you a fighter. That mean you a climber. That mean you see these obstacles and you say, you know what, I'm going head first. If it's meant for me to fail, it's meant for me to fail. But I'm going head first. I'm not walking away tucking my tail like no pussy. And that's the energy you gotta have. I feel like y'all get in situations in love and then just immediately start accepting defeat. Like, nah, that's not what you need to be doing right now. That's not how this works. Give me this Ten of Swords on what this is Aquarius needs to share. I feel like there's maybe a mental perception, a way of thinking, or some thoughts that need to be released. I see this two ways. A lot of y'all, this definitely ties into why the Knight of Wands was sideways. Page of Wands is here. Page of Wands is here, but the Eight of Swords is on top of that with the Ten of Swords. I feel like the reason this passion probably ain't ignited between you and somebody else is because you real wrapped up in other thoughts. I heard that's a part of what the understanding is, and I think it's so cute because right up under understanding, look, oath, and then look right up, look what's up under that. Love. So yeah, for one, let me also say sidebar, whoever, if you're dealing with somebody and somebody's in your life right now, they are very solid. I do feel that. They are very solid, especially with Oath being at the bottom of the deck. Warrior is here, two of my favorite cards to see. Love was up under that. I do feel like someone is for you. They know that. They feel that. It's unwavering. They're not going anywhere. Right? Again, doubling down on these obstacles. So what y'all going through are just obstacles. If there's any doubt on your person to see if they can weather the storm with you, if they can, you know what I'm saying, kind of go through obstacles, or they gonna grow with you, or if they the type that's just gonna give up when shit get tough, no, they sticking it in. They sticking it through the mud with you. They sticking it through the mud with you. You don't have to question that. I do feel like, again, though, doubling down on this, some of y'all, the passion ain't there because you super in your head. She's dancing. This feels free to me. I feel like some of y'all really are lacking in the passion in your connection because you in your head about it. You thinking a lot about it. You know what I'm saying? You thinking about probably what was, thinking about if this person is loyal to you, if this is somebody you can, you know, let your guard down with to be free, right? Page of Wands, to even get into this space of the Knight of Wands, to even blossom it and mature it into this Ace of Wands. It's possible, but somebody got to get out of this mental energy. Somebody got to actually just, it's like what one of my friends, my spiritual friends told me the other day. And it was funny she said that because I've been like reciting that shit like a mantra to me myself. But she said, feel and flow. You know, Get out of your head. Stop thinking so much about it. Stop thinking so hard about it. You know, and I feel like that's what this is. I feel like so many of us as Aquarius placements, we are already prone to overthink, right? We are already prone to make a logical point, make another logical point off the logical point we just made, analyze that, come up with two thesis statements on that, come up with another analyzation off of the two thesis statements. And it's like, instead of just going and staying in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Staying in the moment, letting it flow. Really just allowing things to grow and blossom and mature over time the way that they need to be. But as long as you in your head, you never really can allow the passion to flow. Right? That's just like if you go on a date with somebody and you constantly asking yourself like, oh, I wonder if they texting anybody else. I wonder if they flip their phone over because they don't want me to see they got hoes. I wonder if they think I'm pretty, right? You never really enjoy the date. You never really get to enjoy the date. You never really get to enjoy the movie. You never really get to enjoy the, you know what I'm saying, the moment, because it's like you always thinking, trying to analyze it, trying to make sense of it, trying to question it, trying to question the motives. You got to overanalyze for the analyzation that you just made, and you got another analyzation for that analyzation, and it's like you got to just relax, flow with it. You know what I'm saying? Let your guard down, be free. I feel like some of y'all got a guard up potentially with somebody. King of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. The Emperor is here, so I will call Gemini, Aries, Capricorn. Emphasis on Capricorn. I say earth signs, period, but emphasis on Capricorn with the Emperor here. Aries and Gemini. If I had to call signs. I'd be forgetting to call signs in my other videos. I'd be so wrapped up in the message itself. Give me something for the Emperor. Give me this energy. And then I want to do one for this Ace of Cups. And I'm going to get on up out of here. Before it gets too goddamn late. We'll be here for an hour talking. The Moon card. The Devil card on the Emperor. So yeah, this is giving me self-sabotaging. This is giving me in control. This is giving me somebody who is manipulative too. So I feel like for some of you, some of your masculine energies and or person watching, if this is you, someone could definitely be trying to control and manipulate the situation. I do feel like you could be under an illusion or delusion, so be very mindful of that as well. Okay, I feel like that's for my group where it's you giving loyalty. I feel like not because you got a end goal, but you giving loyalty just because you focused on the relationship, because you focused on somebody, right? Not because you necessarily want to get married, not because you necessarily want to be a girlfriend, but because you're loyal, right? You are loyal, you're understanding, you're protective of those that you love, and we understand that, we get that. But again, are these people being loyal to you? You made somebody your focus, and are you their focus? If you're not their focus, they should not be your focus. Most of y'all, I don't have to tell you that. Some of y'all, I do have to tell that. Doubling down on Capricorn placements, okay? Doubling down on Capricorn placements. Pisces is here as well. I also see this as a masculine energy who's drowning in his negative thoughts and emotions. He does not have a good balance. Also getting substance abuse with this Moon card. Somebody who's drinking a lot does not have a good balance. They are drowning in these negative thoughts, drowning in this pessimistic energy, drowning in this self-destructive energy. It feels self-destructive. It's not even just self-sabotaging. This feels self-destructive, these two cards together, especially on this Emperor card. So in doubling it on this Emperor card, intuitively, I feel like this is somebody who also feel like they know every goddamn thing. So you really can't tell them nothing. There's somebody you go to them and be like, hey man, maybe you shouldn't drink that bottle of Jack Daniels before noon. You know they said it's not good on the stomach. You know what I'm saying? There's somebody who make me feel like, well, nigga, I'm grown. I do what the fuck. You feel me? I pay my bills. I bought this bottle. You didn't buy it. The fuck? So I'm going to drink it. If I want to drink it before noon, I'm a grown at. You know what I'm saying? That's the energy it's given. And it's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? If you want to, you know, self-destruct, look, you know what I'm saying? This is somebody who playing into the ploys of the devil. You know what I'm saying? All their negative thoughts, they get consumed by that shit. They are drowning. Look at this shit down here at the bottom. But they drowning because they don't have a foot on both. One thing about going through it, when you get to going through it, if you don't got a foot in the spiritual, baby, you bound to drown any motherfucking way. Hello? If you don't got a foot in the spiritual, you bound to motherfucking drown any goddamn way. So this give me somebody who really ain't even got a spiritual family, a spiritual basis. Again, doubling down very heavy on Aries, Capricorn, Heavy emphasis on Capricorn, but doubling down on Pisces, Aries, and Capricorn. Tripling in Capricorn. I do still see Gemini out here. But this is somebody who feel like, yeah, they feel like they in control. Authority figure. This is even maybe even like a boss, right? And it's like you come to work and your boss sloppy drunk and shit. You know what I'm saying? Going through a divorce maybe or some shit like that, right? Anything. Any old silly ass shit. We got the 5 of Cups here, 2 of Cups is here, right? Obstacles, feeling of loss. So let's say it's your boss. You go to work, your boss pissed drunk. Behind the desk and shit. You pissed. You like, well, Mr. James, I just don't think it's, good to be drinking Patron on the job at 1:30 and shit. You know what I'm saying? This somebody who, you feel me, catch an attitude with you. Girl, I'm your boss. Matter of fact, get out my office before I write you up and you fired. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, well, shit, what can you do? What can you do when they demons and the devil in one ear, right? Telling them all of this sad ass shit. Then they trying to pacify with all this substance, right? Don't even gotta just be drinking, but you see the water down at the bottom of the car. Right? But it don't have to be drinking. Substance abuse could be anything. Drinking, smoking, pills, whatever, right? But this is somebody who feel like they got it all together. You can't tell them nothing, okay? Even not a sword down at the bottom of the deck. You can't tell them shit. You can't tell them shit. Yeah, foolish, risky. You know what I'm saying? Risky, bottom of the deck up under that. Foolish, risky behavior. You know what I'm saying? That this fool card don't feel good. This don't feel like a leap of faith. You feel me? This is somebody reckless behavior. This is, I showed up to my job pissed drunk because I'm trying to silence my demons. But even though people around me trying to help me, you feel me? I'm in a position of power. Well, can't nobody tell me to do shit. How you gonna tell me I can't get drunk before I gotta clock in at 2:30? If I feel like I can handle it, I feel like I can handle it. You gotta be a strong motherfucker to fight with somebody who feel like you feel me? You can't tell them nothing. And some people, Aquarius, I know some of y'all might be strong enough to. Wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, if this your best friend, you will be that type of motherfucker. No, nigga, Nah, get it up. You feel me? Not a sword. That's you, Aquarius. Come on, We gotta focus. Fuck that. You feel me? Don't let these outside obstacles fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? So you might have to even rely this to a friend or to a parent or to a boss. You know what I'm saying? You might have to be that voice of reason to actually pick their ass up out of this energy. This 5 of Pentacles. Look how she just sitting here. The key right here in the back, you feel me? Motherfuckers just in here hopeless. Ain't even trying, no effort. Not even trying to do better. Not even trying to, uplift themselves. So Aquarius, you might have a friend who's going through this. And it's like they in a hopeless energy right now. You got to help them get their fire back. I see that too. Could be a homegirl, homeboy. Or yeah, like I said, somebody, a parent or somebody just in an authoritative control kind of position. They trying to, they trying to control it and it's not happening. And you really might have to be the one to be like, we fuck that. Yeah, look. Pour all that shit. Pour all that liquor out the fucking drain. All of it. I see the bottle in the back too. You trying to keep a tequila bottle behind the cereal, bitch. I see it. You think I'm dumb, ho? Pour that out too. Pour all of it out. All of it gotta go because we not doing this. Okay? And Aquarius, if that's you, then tighten it the fuck up. Tighten it the fuck up. Okay? Yeah, 3 of Swords down at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, we not pacifying this pain. You not finna pacify it. We finna go ahead and change all of this. If y'all going through this, you need to re-get your focus back. Re-get your focus back. That understanding card at the bottom of the deck. Have a proper understanding of why you got to go through this. And I also feel like, again, if it is a breakup or something that bad, right? It's temporary. It's obstacles. 5 of Wands. Everybody got to go through changes. Again, how often do you think Beyonce and Jay-Z argue in a motherfucking day? Right? But they don't break up. They don't immediately go to divorce. You don't see Jay-Z pissed drunk at the Rock Nation brunch and shit because me and Beyonce had it out last night. She called me a punk ass bitch ass nigga. Right? She don't do that. They don't do that. They had their squabbles in private. They go through that shit in private, right? I'm sure he done probably been in this energy before when she made Lemonade, right? But he had to shake back out of that and understand that, okay, we go through shit. Couples go through shit. At the end of the day, I'm solid. Beyonce Knowles Carter, bitch. Her last name is my last name. I'm not leaving my wife. And yes, I slipped up. Yes, this is not what nobody expected. She didn't expect for me to cheat. I didn't expect for this to happen. None of us, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure that was a reminder for her. I'm sure that was probably a wake-up call for her. Bitch, you didn't put yourself back in the situation, in the cycle, ho, that you got to relearn. And you didn't learn this before, but now, okay, now you got to relearn it. But they shook back from that, came back stronger than ever. You gonna sit here and cry about it? There's a lot of 5s. There's a lot of 5s. Give me this. I feel like there's some positive changes too, though. Give me this Ace of Cups. Is this my positive change? I feel like this is probably the positive change card. Give me this Five of Cups, because I know everybody in this collective can't be going through negative change. Or some shakeups. So give me that. Give me this Ace of Cups. And we finna get up out of here. Ace of Swords. Knight of Swords. One more. Three of Wands. Yeah. So I do feel like, yeah, there's some communication coming in for some of y'all. Right now ain't exactly the time. Three of Wands. Y'all know this is my, you know, stay ready, don't gotta get ready card. This is my, I'm gonna go surfing, but I just kind of want to watch the sun finish setting first, and then I'm gonna go swimming kind of card. So I feel good with that bottom of the deck, Queen of Pentacles. So again, for those of my Aquarius ladies who are in that bag, okay, and you in that bag and you focused on your money and your hustle and your stability and your businesses and your entrepreneurship and everything like that, I do feel like you're gonna have some positive changes coming in, but don't lose that focus, okay? Just because it don't look like communication coming in right now don't mean it's not coming. All right, just because it seems like you're not gonna have new love don't mean it's not coming. Look how it fell, right? Bottom of the right here, down at the very bottom, the Ace of Wands. At the top of that card, the Ace of Swords. On the top of that card, Ace of Cups. What we missing? Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, the only thing we missing right now, right? Which don't mean that it's not gonna come, right? But I do feel like, again, with all these swords, there could be a conversation that needs to be had, you know, with love. Ace of Cups is here, clarified with the Ace of Swords, Knight of Swords, Three of Swords. So I do feel like someone's definitely going to be coming to give you an offer. Three of Cups, bottom of the deck. So it does make me feel like there could be some going out or some dates up under that Tower card. So I do feel like, yeah, a Tower moment definitely had to happen between you and somebody. I do feel like for those of you who has been staying focused, yeah, I was just saying that for those of you who have been staying focused and staying in that warrior energy and staying on top of it, you've been concentrating, you've been trying to, you know, keep your loyalty to what you know and stand on what you know. You've been being very patient. I do feel like there are some good things coming. I do feel like there's some dates or some outings, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's not an actual date, it could just be on some shit like, babe, let's go ride and look at the, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ride and look at the water. Let's drive down to the dam. You know what I'm saying, and do a damn picnic after the, you know, as the sun is setting. Let's go to the dam or the lake and do a picnic, you know, as the sun's setting, and or have, you know, have our own little bonfire. You know what I'm saying? I do feel like you got some good things coming. I do feel real good about that. And again, I do feel like that is for the collective who have been staying patient and remaining patient in their relationship, in their connection, okay, through the Five of Cups, through the hopelessness, through the lack of energy, through the feeling like it's a loss. They've shed a perspective, you know what I'm saying? They've kept their loyalty, they've strived for better understanding. They've made an oath to themselves, to their connection, to stay in it and to stick it through, because they know that it's a bigger picture. They understand that these obstacles are just obstacles and blockages for them to work through, and that they really do love their person, and they not giving up on this. I do feel like you have positive changes. There's way too many fives in this out here right now. Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Five of Swords, Five of Wands. All the fives in the suit deck are here. So I definitely feel like you got a lot of good changes. I feel like it's definitely gonna start with the trailer of a conversation, and it's gonna move into more of like a whole thing, right? It's gonna move into dates. It's gonna move into let's go out and do this. It's gonna move into things like that. But even with that, right, I feel like some of y'all, again, don't lose your focus. Don't be so focused on relationship that you're not focused on yourself, right? Two of Cups is here, but the Ace of Cups is here. So remember, at the end of the day, you matter first, right? First and foremost. Okay, but I do see a conversation coming. I do see someone coming in. I feel like they trying to either get their thoughts together or they're shifting their thought process already right now. Yeah, and they're gonna come in fast. Look what tried to flip over, the Chariot. So I do feel like somebody gonna come in really fast with some communication. I feel like they either shifting mental timelines right now, or they like trying to gather what it is they want to say, and then they gonna rush in to go ahead and tell you what it is they gotta say. Okay, but right now still just don't feel like that time. Okay, so just continue to be patient like you've been doing, focused like you've been doing, and unwavering in your loyalty like you've been doing, and everything will definitely come in for you. Okay, so thank you again for checking this out. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you're new here, hopefully you enjoyed it. Like, share, subscribe. Check out the description box for booking information and either other platforms and things like that about me. If you wanted to leave me some feedback on how this resonated, that's cool too. And yeah, I'm out of here. Okay. Hopefully you guys have a great Monday and a great week. full moon tonight is in Aries, okay, as far as October 18th is concerned. So making sure that you manifest, release, cleanse, all of that good shit for the night. All right, and I'm out of here.